Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, and the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now, today, coming to you from the beautiful Gold Coast. A few of you actually know where I'm staying, but it's at the Langham on the Gold Coast, which has been an incredible hotel. Literally the best on the Gold Coast, and I'm not making this up. It's incredible. Have a look at this incredible view, ladies and gentlemen. Is this not the best view on the Gold Coast? Look at this. Absolutely incredible. Have a look at that pool down there. Langham Gold Coast, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, they do accept crypto, which is awesome. Right on the beach. I will be back up here, ladies and gentlemen, for Wave of Innovation in March. Incredible place to visit, and this pool down here has been absolutely incredible as well. Some of the best facilities on the Gold Coast, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, moving on to some crypto news. In the last 48 hours, we've seen a lot happening with these Bitcoin ETFs, given the fact that it's Monday in the United States. And a lot of filings have taken place with all of these ETF funds, which is going to be incredible. We've had all of their fees being stated with the SEC. A few of them are actually doing 0% fees, which is going to be nice for the first 6 months. The remainder of them are charging small fees. A couple of them have got some significant fees, but it's part of the game. And those low fees or 0% fees are going to be essentially to raise enough capital for these ETFs, which is going to be incredible. Also, Bitcoin was sitting earlier. Have a look at that view. It's incredible to wake up to this every day. We're sitting at around about 70,000 Aussie dollars today, around about 47,000 US dollars. So let's see what's going to happen in the next 48 hours when the SEC actually votes to approve all of these 11 spot Bitcoin ETFs. I don't think people are actually quite ready to see what's coming, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be incredible. Also, the fact that a lot of these cryptos, other than Bitcoin, will also go up in value, and there may even be potential spot ETFs as well for many of our favorite altcoins, such as XRP, Solana. We will, of course, will see an Ethereum one taking place as well. We already know this because they've been filing for them already, which is incredible. Have a look at that view, ladies and gentlemen. Right on the beach. Can't get better than this. Langham Gold Coast, except in crypto. How good is that? So let's see what happens in the next 48 hours. Everybody's waiting patiently. It's D-Day, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolutely D-Day. Here is the breakdown of all of these ETF fees. We can see Grayscale sitting at 1.5%, ARK21 shares at 0% for 6 months. We've got iShares Bitcoin Trust sitting at 0.2. We have Bitwise sitting at 0% also, which is good. We also have Van Eck at 0.25, Wisdom Tree at 0.5. We've got Invesco sitting at 0% for 6 months, which is bullish because I do invest in Invesco in SPHD, which is like an S&P 500 ETF. We've got Fidelity sitting at 0.39. We have Valkyrie sitting at 0.8. We have Hashdex sitting at 0.9, and Franklin Templeton sitting at 0.29. So Grayscale is the most expensive right here, 1.5%. That is very, very expensive, ladies and gentlemen. It may not seem like a lot, but it's actually quite expensive. Anyway, moving on, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a quick look. Former SEC chair says spot Bitcoin ETF approval is inevitable. Have a quick listen to this.
You sign off on a Bitcoin ETF, you think?
I think approval is inevitable.
Imminently?
And I think there's nothing left to decide.
I know.
And I credit the SEC for where they are. Where are we? We're comfortable with the disclosure. Joe just went through the cost of investing in a Bitcoin ETF. People need to know what the cost of doing it is. They need to know, about the underlying Bitcoin market. Is the Bitcoin underlying trading market something that is what I would say is robust enough, efficacious enough, where you can rely on it? It is much better today than it was 5 years ago. 5 years ago, there was wash sales, there was laddering, there was all sorts of things that you wouldn't want to make available to the general public because of that risk. And The last thing, and I think this is missed, is the technology to actually provide the product, the custodying, the create, the redeem. This is a big step, not just for Bitcoin, but for finance generally. If you can digitize, tokenize underlying assets and trade that way, that's a potential significant change across finance, not just in the crypto space.
But you think Bitcoin ETF approval is coming and imminent?
Yeah,
well?
I do.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but that's what I think.
Okay. Your opinion matters, former SEC chairman.
I don't like what's happened. And then when you abuse DEI, then you set back the movement, and we still know where we need to be. S&P CEOs, board members, and people of color that represent. We've got miles to go, but this casts a pall the way that it was administered. I mean, we can't ignore that we have a lot more work to do.
Well, I think that's where you have to start, Joe. We have miles to go.
Anyway, enough of former SEC chair right there. We've also got Cathie Woods. Institutions are much more interested in Bitcoin now that the SEC is paving the way. Been very, very bullish with Cathie Woods also, ladies and gentlemen. And Gary Gensler has also been putting out a thread in relation to Bitcoin as well. And obviously he put out that FOMO post the other day as well. And interestingly enough, those offering crypto asset investment services may not be complying with applicable laws. So he's keeping everybody in line essentially. And there is 1 day left for these Bitcoin ETFs. So let's see what happens in the next 24, 48 hours. It's going to be a very, very bullish time for crypto. One that we may never see again, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope everybody's ready for it.